very confused. I watched a video today. I'm all for BLM. I'm all for All Lives Matter. I hate the cops. Cops are dirty and crooked as they come. But how is a black person going to come on Facebook and say white people don't use washcloths? My family does. As poor as we are, and yes, honey, we are poor. We use poofs and washcloths. See, the poofs are coarse, so they get all that, dirt and stuff off from us white folk who don't do nothing, apparently. I worked very hard for over 20 years as a nurse. Started off as a CNA, then I became a medication technician, which basically I could do almost anything an LPN could do except all the catheters and IVs. I know how to take an IV out, and I've been licensed through the state, everything, CPR, first aid, all of it. I have never in my life worked so hard. I've worked 2 and 3 jobs to raise 6 children, basically on my own. And my children use washcloths. They brush their teeth. They use washcloths, especially to wash their face. I don't know where that came from, but I don't appreciate it. It's racist. Talk about white people being racist. I'm far from that. I have family members who I love very dearly, nieces and nephews who are black. And never once in my life would I say anything negative or negatory about anybody of color. But I'm telling you right now, what this lady said, absolutely racist. White people use washcloths. If they don't, that's on them. But more than the percentage that they gave, they said 90% of white people don't. No, honey, it's the other way around. 90% of white people do. It's only $1 to get a pack of them at Dollar Tree. So even us poor folk can afford them. Just putting that out there. Take it as you want to. Hopefully this don't get taken the fuck down. But I really don't care. I even went and reported the post, and they said it did not go against community standards. Honey, anything you say against another race is racist. It's just as racist as a white person using a very nasty word, or a black person calling a white person a cracker. I'm Italian, so WAP is very offensive to me. I'm also German, not by choice, and Irish, Scottish, Welsh, English, American Indian. My boys are American Indian from their father's side. Like, y'all seem to forget one thing. We, the people, are all immigrants in this land. The American Indians were here before anybody else. And our kind, the white people, killed them, slaughtered them, did all sorts of things to them, and took their land. And we enslaved black people and brought them over here. Anybody ever stop to think maybe they didn't want to come over here in the first place? Well, we're all equal. I don't care what anybody says. We are all equal. We all are poor together. Some of us are rich together. Some of us are homeless together. It don't matter. At the end of the day, people, we all bleed red. So again, whoever this lady was, this Jeanette King or whatever, honey, we use washcloths. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I did report the post. I am not afraid to say it. I am from the hood. I grew up rich, but I hung out with all my friends who lived in poverty. And now I live in poverty. So you can be rich one day and be poor the next. So before you go judging people and making up these crazy, wild accusations against somebody's race, think hard. We're all in the same boat right now. Y'all voted for Biden, so Papa got the job, and now Papa has gone and done fucked up the United States. Nobody's talking about what's going on. They're more worried about Krishan and her baby. Leave that girl alone. She is a young mom. I was a young mom at 14 years old and raised mine. I've been raising children since then. I have raised 6. I lost 1 to a drunk driver, so I would have had 7. I have 5 living boys and 1 girl. My girl gets bullied all the time. All the time. You know who her inspiration is? Lil Scrappy and K. Michelle. So, this needs to stop. It needs to stop. Why don't you go nick something on yourself and see what color your blood is, because I'm pretty sure it's the same color as mine. That was very rude. And you personally, Miss Jeanette King, I believe your name was, needs to go back and redo that video and apologize to a bunch of people, because you don't see us up here saying, oh, they only use cocoa butter. Huh. You know why? Because I use cocoa butter. I love me some cocoa butter. I don't care. I don't care what somebody looks like. What makes a person ignorant, which is what that word means, the one y'all hate, look it up in the dictionary. I could be the N-word. My son is the N-word because he's ignorant. It has nothing to do with color whatsoever. Y'all chose to take that as your own word. That's cool. We don't use it. You just can't. Some of you take things way out of proportion. I wash with a washcloth. Go on and apologize. That's all we're asking. That's all I'm asking. Because my children watch these Facebook things, and my daughter's bullied at school. The last thing she needs to see is that. So she can go into school and ask her friends who happen to be of color if that's how they feel, which is going to cause a fight. She is in middle school. All girls in middle school are mean. They're not nice. Please be careful with your words. Thank you. God bless. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.